this morning. It's Sunday morning, and I wanted to go live and start getting used to being live because it's not something I normally do. So I poured my coffee, my go-to every morning, and I decided to just join you for a cup of coffee this morning. How you doing? Wee, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. I'll give that a minute to cool down. But I'll tell you, yesterday, I bought some wearable technology and I'm excited to unbox it for you and share with you the experience of wearable technology. I think that boomers, we really need to get on the stick. And I showed it to a young lady at the restaurant. After I bought it, I went and got something to eat, a little afternoon delight. And I've talked to her about it, and I was so excited, and she didn't know what I was talking about. So I thought it was interesting that I was introducing something to these young bloods out here in these streets. So that's for later on today. I will do that live if I can, but I wanted to walk you through also getting it synced up with the Bluetooth and the app and this and that. In which case, it will probably be a longer form video that I can edit. Basically, I don't mind the live, but I do need to be able to edit. And that's for later on today. If you have not liked or subscribed or commented or shared, I wish that you would, and I thank you for doing that. I'll also, before I forget, I'll also be packing to move soon. I'm actually looking at a box right now, looking at me, wondering why it's empty. So I'll be getting on the stick with that today. I have a lot of stuff to do today. As I said, it's Sunday morning and it's a rainy, rainy day here in Houston. It started raining last night. It wasn't too bad, but I did go out to shoot pool last night. My guilty pleasure. I was tired, but it does help me shake off the stress of things a lot. And it also gives me a chance just to think without being responsible for something other than sinking that ball. I didn't play that well last night. I played better the night before last, but I won 2 games and lost about 4. And losing is fine, but how you lose, right? I think I could have played better if I were better rested and if I weren't in such a rush. I've got to learn to slow down my shots sometimes. When I get on a roll, I start thinking I can do it all. I'll just sink all 40s at one time. We know that's not going to happen. A young man came in. He was really nice. And he talked about um, just how to get a better strategy on the table. And he encouraged me to take some coaching. He said, if you can shoot like this without coaching, then with a coach, you'd be terrorizing these tables. So I'll think on it. But right now, I don't have time because I have a YouTube channel and I have my boomers to talk to all the time. So that's going to be, I'll put it on my bucket list, along with gardening, along with finishing my novel, along with creating this book for my great nephew that my sister asked me to create for him, which I think is a wonderful idea. I just wonder where the time is coming from. You have a lot of things on your list that you want to do. You feel like you're running out of lifetime. If I could be 20 again, I'm sure I'd do the same things that I did. Waste time a lot of times, but that's part of the journey. So we'll we'll cling to that. I yesterday I was looking for what I don't even know, but sometimes you're on Instagram and you trip across something. I tripped across a poem and I thought about it, and there was a time in my life when had I been able to, sorry, I dropped it. There was a time in my life when had I known about this poem or someone had shared it with me, it would have changed everything. It would have changed the complexion of things for me. I think once I read it, you'll know the story. I don't need to tell you what the story is. And everyone has their own story. They say if you get with your friends and everyone throws their problems into the middle of the floor, you'll fight like hell to get yours back because you don't want their problems. So I kind of see it through that lens. There's someone going through something far worse or has been through something far worse. So we also have a saying that I don't look like what I've been through. Wise words. So the poem that I thought I would share with you this morning is written by Cassie Phillips. And the title, presumably, I haven't been able to, I always see the first line of the poem whenever I went through the Google looking for the poem. I believe it's called Just Let Them. Again, by Cassie Phillips. I hope I do it justice. Sometimes I try to be expressive and it's just not emitting, but I'll do my best. If they want to choose something or someone over you, let them. If they want to go weeks without talking to you, let them. If they are okay with never seeing you, let them. If they are always okay putting themselves first, let them. If they're showing you who they are and not what you perceived them to be, let them. If they want to follow the crowd, let them. If they act like they can live without you, let them. If they want to walk out of your life and leave, hold the door open, let them. Let them lose you. You were never theirs because you were always your own. So let them. Let them show you who they truly are, not tell you. Let them prove how worthy they are of your time. Let them make the necessary steps to be a part of your life. Let them earn your forgiveness. Let them call you to talk about ordinary things. Let them take you out on a Thursday. Let them talk about anything and everything just because it's you they are talking to. Let them have a place, let them have a safe place in you. Let them see the heart in you that didn't harden. Let them love you. So much of that resonates across a wide spectrum of experiences, from work to personal relationships to friendships to family relationships. There comes a point in everyone's life where you have to let them leave. They may come back, but let them leave. Let them. Do yourself a favor, let them go. You can't love a person more so that they'll love you back. All that's happening there is you're pouring water into a bottomless vessel, a leaking vessel. You're pouring it into their mouth and it's leaking out through their shoes. Don't do it. You'll spend a lot of time regretting, a lot of time ruminating. You're the one being punished and they've gone on with their lives. So that is, for me, the strength of the refrain, let them. You have to let them. Get on with your life. Do the things that you've always wanted to do. I think if I go back in time, I won't even say a lifetime. I'm 60. I'll go back 20 years alone. If I got back all that time, I would have done so many more things that I've always dreamed about. So think on that this Sunday morning. My coffee is by now cooled enough for me to be able to drink it. Mm. Yes, I love it. It's chicory coffee I get from Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans, Louisiana. Please try it. You'll never stray again. I don't drink drip coffee, by the way. If it's not percolated, mama doesn't want it. So, good morning again. Have a great day. Do something for yourself. Enjoy your time or do nothing. I've come to learn to appreciate nothing. Nothing is good enough for me. There's a time when you just need to do nothing. So do nothing or something or whatever. I'm going to wash my car. That's on my list. I have to pack the boxes, which I've already mentioned. I'm going to unbox my wearable technology. You better be there or be square. And what else? I have to fry some chicken wings. I don't know what it is. I just have a Jones for some wings today. Maybe it's because it's Sunday. Sunday was always chicken day when I was growing up. My mom was a child of the Depression, as she liked to say all the time. And so actually, chicken was, what day did she tell me? One day was chicken and one day was fish. I want to say fish was only on Sundays. And chicken was a Friday thing or something. I don't know. But I could tell you she closed that kitchen on the weekends. If you didn't know how to get it out of the fridge, heat it up, and we didn't have microwaves then, didn't exist, then you just weren't, you would be hungry. Because she'll tell you in a heartbeat, kitchen closed. Because she cooked all day. On Sundays, she would cook really heavy, and we had food throughout the week. And I guess with so many schedules being held, me, my sister, her, my dad, she'd be in the kitchen all the time if she left it up to us. But she taught us how to cook. I'll give her that. She gave us survival skills for days. You were in there if she was cooking, you were chopping. If she was, pulling it out of the oven, you were standing at the sink washing dishes. Something was going on. And we didn't have a dishwasher. My sister's probably laughing at this video saying, you got that right. Because we used to ask my dad if we could have a dishwasher. He said, why do I need to get another one when I already have three? Meaning me, my sister, and my mom. He was a mess. He was so funny. Oh, boy. Sunday mornings are so nostalgic. I hope that you are creating something for yourself today, even if it's just rest. I'm rambling now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now. Toodles. Oh, like, subscribe, comment below. How do I turn this thing off? Oh.